Welcome back, Gemini. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Hope your month is going wonderful. Here's your end month reading. Let's get straight into this and see exactly what's going on with you, my friends. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. Best message coming out. Best message. Message. Setting the tone, setting the mood. We definitely have the Ten of Pentacles coming out over here, so it is talking about that long-term success. This could also show that maybe you're a little driven towards that stability, that love, that attainment, right? Whatever your heart desires is over here. A lot of you, it could be money since it is Pentacles, but it doesn't have to be. It can actually be domestic love, love of a situation, work, home, right? Whatever that attainment is. It does look like at one time you had an ending to the situation. So it is talking about this ending or this change in this transformation, the end of a cycle of the way things were going for you, getting yourself into this better commitment. So the commitment could be love, doesn't have to be. It could just be that, you know what, I'm feeling like I'm more committed towards this area over here. It's going to bring in my overall attainment, my overall happiness, right? For the long-term success of the situation. It could have been something that was challenging you for a while, so you might have had a hard time transitioning to this spot within your life. So now it's saying, oh, well, the challenge is pretty much over. You are now having that cycle change that's coming through. So it's almost like, well, that's done and over with. Let's continue to keep going forward, right? As everything is changing around you. Having love over here and compassion. Some of you may even be pregnant and having a new baby, or you may have just gotten married or getting ready to have that proposal for marriage. It's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but it feels like no matter what, it was you're holding your own, standing up for yourself and maintaining that control. Could have been a little bit of protection and a little bit of a challenge to get to wherever it was that you wanted to be with this Ace of Cups, whatever this commitment is, right? That's bringing in this overall beautiful feeling and this new cycle change. The cycle change is saying this is where the peace, harmony, and attainment is within my life, as I feel like my cup is overflowing. Wow. So right now at this time, it does feel like you are being very supportive, very practical and reliable. You might even be a working parent, of course, because the Queen of Pentacles says that, you know what, I'm very comfortable where I am, and I'm actually feeling the comforts. I'm actually going to feel the comforts of this Ace of Cups coming towards me. And it could just be this new, beautiful feeling of love, of what it is you truly want, whatever it is, my friends, right? This stable... you have this prosperity that's over here, of this abundance and manifestation. So whatever's connecting to you feels like there's something sensual, could even be a little artistic and sentimental towards you. Your mood for this time, if it's romantic, going towards that Ace of Cups, right, with that Queen of Pentacles, is going to be feeling a little whimsy, right? A little like woo woo, right? Like feeling like I'm in the air, feeling like I'm on cloud nine at this time, as you have this offer coming in. So I'm going to feel very motivated and very loved about this situation and feel like everything is changing. And if it's money, it's going to be about how you're understanding how your money is changing in the areas of your life, how you're gathering this money, how things are flowing towards you. Okay, it's bringing in more peace and harmony about the finances, right? As you're looking through the money through this different lens, because you've transformed the thoughts and the ideas of what's going on, right? Love it. I do feel like over there with the challenge card, you may have been, defending your worth at sometimes as well. So this could also bring a sense of excitement and creative energy that's going to motivate you, really push you towards those goals, right? Maybe, really making a marker for you as you're getting to this new commitment. So definitely feel that. And you may feel like you're winning. Some of you might even be winning some money. The lottery, something of that nature. Okay, so over here you have the Page of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, here we go again. That skill development, that ambition. getting towards what it is. Some kind of news could be coming through. Like I said, it could be some kind of proposal that's going to change everything around, that you're going to want to voice, want to share as well, right? And so it does feel like you might want to be sharing this information with other people, wanting to open up, wanting to say, hey, let's go out, let's do this and that, or sharing that news of that win, right? Of that win, of that proposal. And you do have the Six of Pentacles, so definitely want to share what it is. Okay, and let's see what's going on over here. Let's grab a couple of these Sacred Traveler cards and see exactly what else Spirit has to say for you about this time of the month. It says, go ahead and believe in magic. Wow. And you can overcome anything. There's that challenge that I was talking about. Like, that challenge is behind you. Go ahead and just allow it to, you know what, just go behind you, because you have all these beautiful things and you're not going to really feel like you're going to be in that challenge mode as much as you were before. So if you do feel a little of that energy still there, just let it go and let it flow. Everything is smooth sailing from this point on. Okay, so very nice. So overall card for you, let's see what we have coming out. Best messages, please. The overall outcome of the situation, please, is clearly seeing. You will be able to clearly see exactly what's going on. Your intuition is going to be very high towards this time of the month. And, you know, you're definitely going to see things for what they truly are. And noticing things are changing around for you. Okay, there's like, right? Everything is unfolding. You're going to find that, you know, things are just not the way they used to be. Wow. It's like all the temptation that was there, all the mental conflict that is there, all the boredom, all the discontent, everything is just kind of sliding away at this time. And so Spirit is really saying, just go ahead and let it slide away. Let it go. Because you know what? You have the Star card. You have Love Begins. There's that Ace of Cups again for the Wheel of Fortune, saying that things are changing. Things are on the destined path. Things are changing in your favor. Right? Because you've overcome the outcome or the challenges that were, you know, that were necessary to go through at this time. Why do I feel that? But it does feel like this is where you became strong. So whatever challenge it was, whatever ups and downs you had, it's like Spirit is saying, but you needed to go through this so that you could get that strength. So you could feel that strength coming through. Intuitively, you're going to feel this shift. You're going to know that it's happening for this transformation, right? But this was all about your own strength and about knowing where you're going to stand and how you were going to become the emperor and take the lead. Okay, so this was definitely one of those things that was meant to happen, right? Because this is where they tested you. This is where Spirit said, I knew you could do it. I knew you could do this. You just needed to keep going strong. And as soon as you kept going strong, this is where everything said, boom. Transformation done. That was it. Now let it go. Allow that luck to come through, you know. Don't feel over vulnerable to the situation, but maybe you just needed to feel just vulnerable enough just to keep that strength going, right? Bringing in that personal wisdom and experience from this situation is what brings everything together, right? That's where all that strength comes from. Then, you know, when you can look back in the past, it's almost like, you know what, and I got this, and I know how to do it. Even though it was a tough challenge, even though I understood that it put me in this place where I did feel over vulnerable, where I did feel like maybe I was, you know, going a little loopy. I was, you know, in my head, feeling tempted to do things, bored, discontent, sad, sorrow, all these things. But then you learned how to pick yourself up, going after your own desire by your own truth and understanding how to bring your happiness back together. Something within you, whether you know it or not, it popped. It popped. You got strong. And a lot of times we don't even know we got strong. Sometimes it's going to take one of those things. A lot of times it's not one of those things we realize right at this time. Okay, sometimes it's just one of those things we have to look backwards and then a couple of months later say, well, how did I get strong? How did I really do that? It was by the grace of God. Yes, but you have to understand that the grace of God is also about yourself, because he wants to test you and see how far you're going to take it. Right? Of course he's there intervening. Of course the universe is there. But it's not always just the grace of God. You have to give yourself credit too, because the universe wants you to stand up for yourself. wants you to take action. You took a lot of action. Then he said, okay, I can see where you're coming from. Okay, you did good. Bam. Right? Okay? That's why they say when we're at our weakest, we become our strongest. Sometimes that's exactly what it is. So it's just having that real talk with yourself. Okay? Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.